of the other huge turning points in my business was just eliminating all that other stuff. We don't do we used to do everything on the exterior except concrete. Like we would do painting, windows, siding, obviously roofing, gutters, doors, I mean everything, and that was just a nightmare. We eliminated all that stuff. We do roofing and gutters now. That's all we do. And we do less work. There's less volume of jobs because we're so picky, but the jobs are more profitable, the jobs go well. Like I had one the other day where, I was telling my wife, I was like, this is the perfect job. Like sold the job, a couple of days later, got the down payment from them. About a week later, after that, we built the job. We got it done in like 2 days, collected the check from them on that final day, and it was just done and over. Like the job went smooth. I got paid right away, and it's just so much nicer than, when we ran into all those issues that we ran into a couple of years ago when I was trying to grow really big. That was at a time when we had several hailstorms. And so, at that time I was just doing everything, and it just turned into a nightmare. You get the roof done right away, you get the gutters done right away. Well, that right there eats up all of your money. Your ACV check or your deposit that you got from them is gone after you get those two. And then you've got all the stuff that nobody wants to do. You've got the deck staining that pays $400 that you can't find a crew to do, or you've got a $10,000, $20,000 check on the back end that you're waiting on because you've got, 6 window screens to replace and the deck to stain and one piece of siding. And it's just, oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. I think there was one time, and I don't remember the number exactly, but during that couple year period where we tried to grow real fast and we got the hailstorms, I think there was like probably 10 or 15 jobs we were in the middle of at some stage, and just trying to manage cash flow. And there's some people that do it really successfully, but that just wasn't for me. I have zero desire to do that. So scaling back and fine tuning our services and just really doing what we're good at. Like we're really good at roofing, we're really good at gutters. We can pump that out really quickly, really profitably with a really high level of success. And so that's just kind of what we focus on now. I kind of created a thing a while ago, and I don't remember what it is because I don't have it in front of me, but any job that we take on, I want to ask myself several questions. Can we do this job with a really high level of success? Is the customer going to be happy? Is the job going to go well? Do we want more of these types of jobs? And can we do this job profitably? If we don't answer yes to all three of those questions, then it's just a project that I'm not going to take on. So you got to know your limits and do what you're good at. Don't try and do everything. Just do. I actually have a little screensaver on my phone that says do less better. Don't do more, do less of it, but do it better. So that was kind of been my motto the last couple of years, and I've seen some huge turns and turning around from doing that. We're getting 5-star reviews again. We're getting happier customers, and I'm less stressed, and jobs are more profitable, and it's just no downside to it, in my opinion.
Totally agree. Everything you're saying. We did everything. We were doing kitchens and bathrooms.
Oh,
It was the worst. We're busy every day, but weren't making any money. And I thought our margins were good, but the people just don't understand. You have to be really, really good at that to be efficient.
yeah.
And I love the 1-day job, the job that takes 1 day, maybe 2 days. I just think the customer likes it more. You're going to be able to, if you have a good system and good crew in place and good training, you'll make money. You will make a fair profit margin, and the customer will be ecstatic because you're not at their house every day. It's I don't even like doing gutters. We're the same. We do roofing and gutters, and it's like always an issue. It's like, oh, the gutters are easy. You can make an extra X amount of dollars, and it's true. You can, but it's always like you've been there. Now you're there a second day, and something's wrong.
And then coordinating the gutters right after the roof. They rip the gutters off to do the roof, and then the roof's done, and you're trying to get the gutter crew in. I mean, we do pretty good with gutters because I've got several good crews that I can usually schedule them pretty tight back to back. But yeah, I mean, the simpler you can keep things, the better it's going to be for everybody. And I don't think people, or at least not me as business owners, go into it being like, oh, I could make all kinds of money if I do everything. It's just I'm a people pleaser and I don't want to tell anybody no. So if they're like, hey, do you want to build me an addition or do my deck? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, we'll do that. And then it doesn't serve us good because we don't make money on it. It doesn't serve the customer well because they're not happy with it. It's not a
Yep.
win-win for anybody.
Yep.